The triangle. The best possible sound available to the triangle is by playing on the bottom bar closest to the bend. A roll is performed by playing with a quick up and down motion in the right hand corner. Good. If it's necessary to muffle the triangle, simply drop the bottom fingers and grab the triangle to eliminate the sound. When performing on triangle, if time permits and the percussionist has time to pick the instrument up and present it to the conductor and audience, that is the preferred style of performance. If the percussionist does not have sufficient time to pick up the triangle and present it to the audience, it is satisfactory for he or she to leave it clipped to a music stand and perform it in that position. Tambourine. Normally headed in most concert and orchestral settings. Basic beating styles are by creating a beak for normal playing, quiet to mezzo or even forte playing, and then at high volumes playing with the fist, knuckles of the fist. The flatter the instrument is, the drier the sound. The jingles are less likely to remain active when the instrument is flat. The more the instrument is turned, the more active the jingles will stay after being struck. There are two basic types of rolls to be performed on a tambourine. The first and most common is called a shake roll. Normally, at the beginning of the roll, it is articulated by striking, then the roll takes place, and then it is struck again to signify the release. So attack, roll, release. For a crescendoed or forte piano roll on tambourine, it's advisable for the percussionist to drop the instrument below their waist and then simply lift the instrument up as the crescendo occurs. The last type of roll is a thumb roll or finger roll. Normally described as thumb roll, it can be performed with any finger. By simply rubbing the finger or thumb across the instrument, the skin grabs and releases and creates a roll sound moving around the instrument. This style of roll is most appropriate for quieter passages. Oftentimes it's beneficial for percussionists to lick the finger to create a little bit extra grab as the finger's moving around the instrument, or oftentimes the instrument can be treated with beeswax or rosin from a violin or cello bow, which will create a little more grab and help the percussionist in achieving a nice smooth roll sound. Tempo blocks. Tempo blocks are set up from left to right, low to high, with the low block on the left, high block on the right. Typically, performers use rubber mallets and do not use snare drum sticks unless specifically asked for by the composer. Stickings are often tricky on this instrument
and it's a good idea for performers to get in the habit of writing in the stickings on their music.
Concert toms are commonly set up with the low drum on the left, high drum on the right, much like timpani or piano. This is contrary to a drum set setup where the high tom is on the left and the low tom is on the right.
Concert toms are most often performed with a hard felt mallet or snare drumsticks. Stickings on concert toms can be difficult, and it is important for students to get in the habit of writing in stickings whenever it's needed. Percussionists are often called upon to play a variety of handheld percussion instruments. The following are examples of these different handheld instruments.
This Latin percussion instrument is called the Guiro, pronounced Guiro. It's performed with two basic stroke types. Now the first is a check-like motion. You're going to strike the instrument in a downward motion and then immediately drag upward, like you're kind of drawing a check mark. Down immediately followed by up. So that's the first part of the stroke. The next part of the pattern is a quick down and up. So when you put the two together, the check motion followed by the down and up, you get a standard Guiro pattern.